There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the war?
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
From this day forward, this will be our secret.
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Fine, if that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Hajzler, nečum tak na mě, vole. Pěkně jsem mu to natřelí, fakt musím uznat.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
Výbordelně.
Brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Aha, takže do Králova přístaviště Míře, jo? No, tak jo. Takže že by zase change postavy. No. Takže jakoby další sestra naše, no.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
OK, takže teda nová postava Mira Forresterova, která se teďka nachází v Králově přístavišti a tady slouží, myslím, že královně nebo někomu. Tak počkej, co tady máme? Bednu, takže uvidíme, co, jestli to odemkne vůbec, ale jo, dobré, jde to otevřít, tak co tady máme? Jakou minci, nějaký papír a tady asi vyřezaný železný strom. Jo, to je ten, ne?
Ethan made this for me.
Jo, výborně. Takže to jsou teda asi její věci.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
No je, no. Další mince nějaká, či co?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
To nebude mince. Obě dvě ženské neznám, ale OK. A tady máme teda nějaký dopis, nedopsaný dopis, tak se na to podíváme a... Můžeme se to ještě přečíst, jo? Jo.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
No, kdy budete moci co, vole? Wow, dobré. Co tady máme dál? Takže nějaká opět kniha zaprášená, můžeme se na to podívat, ale myslím, že to není nic extra, co by nás teda mělo zajímat.
A gift from Roderick.
No, Roderick, chudák.
I hope to see them all someday.
No, dobře, no. Když si to teda přeješ, tak ti to ani nebudu čekat, co se stalo. Dopis od matky, no, tak to teda... To čo byl za teleport?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Takže musíme teda požádat o pomoc tu lady, které vlastně slouží, ta Mira. Takže tak, počkej, tak Miro, běž tam k těm dveřím, prosím tě.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
No, nějaký sluha nebo něco, poskok. Jo.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
No, nevím, jestli mu máme
Please hurry
odpovídat,
if you can.
protože
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
přece jenom mu do toho nic není, že jo? Je to jen posraný sluha, prostě.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why
No,
are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
a sakra.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Aha.
Good night, milady.
Proč dobrou noc, že venku, jako u nich tam je, vole, odpoledne nějaké, nebo... Zajímavé.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
A o čem pak, že no? To mě fakt zajímá.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And
No,
your
tak
poor
zkusíme to, no.
family as well.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
Cože?
Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort for what?
Míra a
know.
zrádce, jo, nebo
She's
zrádkyně
waiting for
teda.
us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
No je proto, že ta lady
Tell her what she
má
wants to
Margaery
hear.
vypadá jako slušná ženská, no, a milá celkem, takže myslím, že té bychom teda mohli věřit.
See if the Queen Regent
Takže-
is ready to receive us.
Takže královnička, jo, no, tak jo.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
A sakra. Takže OK, tak jdeme teda za královnou teda. To bude mazat ještě, no. Ale, kód tam nevidím.
You can do this.
Oh shit. Tyrione, prosím, nekoukej tak na mě.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
OK, je spokojená. Je spokojená. Já nevím, co mám teďka dávat, jo, takže asi tak. Já jsem nikdy teda s královnou ani s králem nemluvil, takže jo, nevím.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey.
The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
A proč se mračí?
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Ty vole, tak komu asi, vole? Jakému asi, vole? Já si Joffreymu, vole.
If you would give her the chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors.
Nejsou, že jo, ale no tak...
Is it any wonder?
Já jí normálně šlehnu tu královnu, fakt vole. Královna, nekrálovna, prostě jí vole šlehnu.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Rychle odpovědí, no aspoň něco, vole.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
A to se možná neměl dávat.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Hej, teď jsem to posral.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Teď jsem to podělal asi, no.
You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
Já nevím.
Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh shit. Tady ten rozhovor jsme celý posrali, jo, jak to se jako musím uznat.
I'll walk you out.
Cože?
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei...
Dobré, takže hlavně, že ta Lady Marjorie je boleš jako šťastná a že jí to potěšilo.
I of course found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart.
Protože my potřebujeme vlastně jí pomoct, že jo?
Have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
No, tak co navrhujete, Tyrione?
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
No, tak to je
Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
Okay.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now,
vypadá to, že Lord Tyrion bude prostě na tom, no, na naší straně.
The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
OK, takže Tyrion je teda týpek, no. Je to i moje nejoblíbenější postava i v seriálu, takže prostě týpek, no. Jakože fakt.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
No to teda je, ty vole, no to teda je.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Viper?
I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
Nechci si znepřátelit tady tu listu, no, tak jako víš co.
From what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husband. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Rozhodně ne.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Za Joffreyho rozhodně ne.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
No, hlavně, že se bavíš, ty vole, ženská.
What are you doing?
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Jo.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Tak samozřejmě.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
No, potřebujeme od ní pomoc, že jo? Tak prostě si jdeme na naši stranu a aby bylo prostě fajn, no.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
No.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
No.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets.
No, nevím, jestli teďka je správná doba, ale no, zkus to.
It's about my family.
Ajaj.
I trust her.
No.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Masakra.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene?
No, to bude trošku těžší, no,
Is
právě.
the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
Come on.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot...
Yes!
Thank you, my lady.
Dobře.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Haha, OK. No, moc si to nelíbí. Ale jo, dobré. Dobře mi. Teďka opět teda Gerec, no. Jak je na cestě teda na tu zeď, no. Co to zase je, ty vole?
Seven hells.
No. Asi jsme právě přišli o koně, teda jakože no. O koně našeho strýčka.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Kdo to je? Ty vole.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Počkej.
I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Oh shit.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Opatrně. Ne.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the
Ty vole.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh shit.
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
My life be like, yeah.